Backbeat the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. And I'm sure you've heard it all before. You've never really had a doubt.
I was a soccer fan from the first time I took a trip to England and wanted to take in some obvious English experiences. I went to a pub and there was a football game on TV, and it was Liverpool and it was Arsenal, and it behooved the people in the bar that Arsenal should lose, so they were kind of all de facto Liverpool fans for a day, and I didn't want to get beat up, so I kind of cheered for Liverpool too.
There are many things that I'd like to say to you, but I don't know how.
After that, I said, this atmosphere, the people here in this bar are yelling, you know, they're not even at the game, but I don't get that watching football at home if I go to a bar.
You're gonna be the one. See?
Ipso, 4 boletos.
I ain't gonna stop.
4.
I see the... I ain't gonna stop.
Det blev kanske så att jag kom in liksom i en ett dåligt stim, eller genast när jag flyttade hit till Minnesota så jag hade varit hela försäsongen hade jag varit skadad, så jag kom i dåligt skick, och sen det här hade jag lite andra skavanker också. Så det här, jag började alltid lite så här takamatkalta.
I think Rasmus, at middle way through last season, had lost a little bit of confidence, wasn't in the team. So we thought the best thing for him was to go back to Sweden, go and start playing, get his confidence back and come back ready for the start season.
Och nu, ett år efter att ha skickats hem till Finland för spel i HIK, är Rasmus Schuller tillbaka i Minneapolis. Den här gången har han fått vara frisk och ha en bra försäsong. Staden och laget är bekant, humöret och självförtroendet är återställt, och även möblerna i hyresbostaden börjar vara på plats.
Nu är det revanschlust. När jag i fjol kom hit så eller var här i 6-7 månader, jag minns inte exakt. Men under den tiden så såg jag att jag kan vara en bra spelare i den här ligan också. Och det vill jag bevisa när jag är här och gör det bästa av den tiden jag är här.
I have to say he's come back in fantastic condition physically, but mentally more than anything. It really looks as though he's really fighting for his position. Been really, really good. The player that we thought we were buying this time last year, but he's been terrific so far. The league's very physical, and I think he's come back with a different mentality that he's going to stand up to that physicality and actually go and start to do what he's good. He's starting to dictate a little bit now and starting playing with a lot more confidence.
Take it!
This is a 5,400 square feet TIFO. We came up with that size because it was the maximum size that the stadium would allow us for this kind of design. I don't know how many hours have been put into this TIFO, but it's got to be a 3-digit number, I'm sure of that. We've never seen the whole thing. Nobody has. It's done now, and we've never seen it because we haven't had the space to see it. All we've been able to do is work on one small piece at a time, one pixel almost. Plenty can go wrong.
We need to figure out how far that way we can go.
This is a very heavy design. It is 250 pounds. We can't even carry it around. If the weight of that fabric catches a gust of wind, you know, are my seams strong enough to hold, or is it going to rip apart like a bad sail, you know?
Minneapolis i den nordliga delstaten Minnesota är inte direkt en vallfärdsort för fotbollsproffs eller fantaster. Men i skuggan av ishockey, amerikansk fotboll, baseball och basket kämpar fotbollen, eller soccer som det kallas här, om sin plats i den amerikanska sportvardagen. För Minnesota United är den pågående säsongen den andra i MLS, den amerikanska proffsligan.
David! Chicago Fire! Set! What a wonderful goal!
Wow, look at that shot. That's a great goal.
Oh, and he caught the post and it ends up going in.
För mig är det den bästa, kvalitetsmässigt den bästa ligan jag har spelat. Så, och då säger jag att det är bättre än finska och svenska ligan.
UFC!
börjar vara stor publik. Att Atlanta har 70 000 på sina hemmamatcher. Det är ett stort intresse. Det är många saker som spelar in och det är ganska stort buzz kring fotbollen eller sockern i USA för tillfället. Så det är roligt att vara en del av det. Och man känner att det växer hela tiden.
Minnesota is probably not going to have soccer elbow hockey aside as the major sport in the region. As long as there's enough people there to make the game day atmosphere fantastic and enough support that we don't have to worry if our team is going to be around next year, which, in years past had been a concern, then it's enough for me. So I don't feel like there's a competition there.
Och medan spelarna gör sitt för att ge laget framgång på planen är supportrarna på läktarna minst lika redo att visa sin hängivenhet inför klubben och den väntade hemmadebuten.
Keep a heads up. We are deploying TIFO right after the national anthem.
The TIFO is the largest and most visible manifestation of our collective passion for the team and for what we do. We all work in unison, so I think that's an important aspect of it. It's the kind of thing that draws people to the game or brings them back if they're seeing it for the first time.
Och till allas förtjusning går det hela som smort.
It came off without a hitch. I've seen nothing but positive support from the people who saw it, and that's what it's all about. It's about bringing everybody in the stadium together and showing what we can do. I think we did that, and what else can you feel except an immense pride in what came out of it.
The American fan has come a long way. They know what's expected of the game. The game's growing bigger every single year. Fans are getting bigger. Their expectations of the club are getting bigger. So before, I think they just used to come in there and make a little bit of a noise. Now there's a lot more knowledge there.
The young people in the United States, a lot of us, this is just a normal sport for us. I grew up playing hockey and soccer. So like many people in Finland, this is just part of what I pay attention to.
Om det pekar uppåt för den amerikanska fotbollsligan och den amerikanska supporterkulturen så ser det ljust ut också för Rasmus Schuller. Schuller har spelat från start i samtliga matcher i år, frånsett de han missat på grund av landslagsuppdrag.
We play two city midfield players, so it's a really integral part of our team. They're the guys who have to they have to defend when we need them to defend, but they're the playmakers. They have to make the rest of the team. They're continuity players, and Rasmus has done very well at that since he's come back.
MLS är det så mycket fram och tillbaka och viktigt just det här värde för det här personen som kommer att titta, att det ska vara framåt och det ska vara positivt, att man ska anfalla hela tiden, så det blir liksom tempo blir högre.
He works really hard. He knows what he's doing. Last year he had a slow start, but he looks like he fits in this year. He's a workhorse, and his passes are on point. He's awesome.
I mean, he's been pretty solid all year with a whole lot of his defense has been great. This whole game he's been on the ball. It's been great.
It's good to see Rasmus have confidence again, and I'm glad that he's a part of the team because he's a really smart, sharp, technical player.
So now the most important thing is, can he maintain the level that he sets? Because that's the hard part now. He set the bar really high, and we need to make him accountable to that week in, week out.
They'll get round again here. Finley's ball in! Sam Nicholson! The Minnesota gift that keeps on giving!
Från erfarenheten i fjol så visste jag att om jag får vara frisk och få träna bra och komma upp i form så har jag mycket att ge i den här serien. Och nu är jag på en bra väg att bevisa det, och det är bara att hålla uppe det.
I love watching soccer. That much is easy and it's simple. But what I love more is the sense of community that I get when I'm with the people who share that passion. Even on a lousy day when the team is losing, the friendships I get out of this are incredible, and it makes me want to grow deeper with those folks and with the organization.
Det är konstigt, det är så emotionellt fotboll, det är som natt och dag. Ibland är det hemskt frustrerande och hemskt svårt med fotboll, men nu njuter jag och liksom vill bara fortsätta med det.